What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Degen Alpha. I'm your host, Taco. I hope you're having a wonderful day out there in the crypto universe. We had some big events happen over the last 24 hours, actually. We had the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. I caught the highlights. I didn't really feel like watching it. I know that people clip it like crazy, so I got a few clips, or at least one clip for you guys. Trump's closing remarks, and I think it pretty much sums up the whole thing. Pretty much. What's up, Truck Dano, Donato Cabrera, Alexandra G, Sawtooth Hiker, K-Jam, One House Productions. What is up, my friends? Glad you're joining me today on this beautiful Wednesday morning or evening or afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're having a good one. Let's get right into the show with our very own X page, Degen Alpha Show. We are live Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on X and YouTube. This is your guide to confident blockchain navigation and, of course, the wildest degenerate crypto picks handpicked by me, Taco. So give this guy a follow, crypto_Taco01, the one and only. And then heading back to Degen Alpha, join our Telegram channel. I did a makeover last week. It's looking great. We got the general chat. We have taco trading. We have airdrops. We also have our referrals. If you want to sign up for no KYC leverage trading, here's the link for CoinW. And then we got TradingView. You can get a free $15 for signing up with this link. And then, of course, my favorite indicators, Market Cipher. So if you want to sign up for Market Cipher, I go over Market Cipher every single day, how I use it. And it's worked out pretty well for me. And then, of course, Degen Taco meme coin. We got the Degen Taco meme coin. We launched it on Cardano. So if you want to partake in the community, I own the dev. I'm the dev. I own 21%. So keep that in mind. I am not going to sell it. The only thing I'm going to do with this is have fun with it. I'm going to do giveaways once we reach the bonding curve. Let's see if I can actually bring it up. Here it is. Let's go to like the daily. We are up pretty nicely at about a 7K market cap. This thing is up about 450%. I don't have any crazy plans with this. It's just a community. It's a fun meme coin, and it's Degen Taco right here. You can read the description. It's pretty funny. All right, let's keep moving. Let's look at the crypto market. Let's see what's going on. Let's refresh the page. All right, so we are sitting flat at a 2 trillion market cap across all of crypto. So that's good. We're sitting above or at the 2 trillion mark. 24-hour volume is up slightly, 6.8% at 70.52 billion. Bitcoin dominance is up 0.1% at 56.1, and ETH dominance is also up 1% or 0.1% at 14.1. And if you want to send your friend some Ethereum, it'll cost you 3.81 Gwei, or I'm going to say around 20 cents. Let's double check that. Let's see what we're at today. 14 cents, but this is showing a slightly lower number than CoinMarketCap, but we'll take it. ETH gas fees have been pretty low to interact on the Ethereum mainnet. So I love it because we got a nice DeFi position that's growing pretty nicely. This has just been open for about a week and a half. So it's up to $127 that I'm able to claim right away in Curve, Convex, and Tsunami token. I can show you guys how to get into this real quick. This is one of the more risky plays, but it's very lucrative. I've already taken out, let's see, in my MetaMask, I've already taken out, let's go to tokens and wrapped Ethereum. I've already taken out 0.15173 wrapped Ethereum. And all right, so this is how you get into this position. So you head over to Curve and you go to pools. And then you type in Zune at the top of the search bar, and it'll bring up all the pools with the Zune token in it. So we're going to go to Zune wrapped ETH. So what the first thing you're going to do is you're going to deposit either wrapped ETH or Zune, or you can add all coins in a balanced proportion. Doesn't really matter, because you're going to get the same liquidity pool tokens anyway, regardless. So you're going to have to approve the spend, and then you deposit your tokens, and then you'll have your liquidity pool tokens. Then you head over to Convex, you go to the Curve tab at the top, and then you go to Stake. Then you go down to Stake Curve stake Curve liquidity pool tokens. You just type in Zune again. You can see the pool that I'm in right there. So you select it. Again, you're going to have to approve the transaction, approve your liquidity pool tokens to be spent or to be deposited. And then the next transaction is your deposit and your stake. So you can see right there, it'll show your balance of liquidity pool tokens that you received from Curve. And then you go to claim and you can see the position that you're in. Right now, I'm getting 245.24%, and I'm getting a V curve boost of about 2%. So this is great. You can claim this whenever you want. I recommend claiming when gas is low. It's relatively low right now, so let's see what the claim will be. Probably around $3. Yeah, 275. That's barely anything, but I'm a what do you call it? I don't like to spend gas fees. Who does? So I wait for this Ethereum gas fee to be like one or low gwei, and then I claim my rewards, and then this thing just accrues every single second of the day. I did the math. It's about $1 an hour off of about 60 liquidity pool tokens, so it's pretty good. And you can withdraw your liquidity pool tokens whenever you want. You just go over here, you go over to your pool, and then you hit withdraw. And then you can hit max, withdraw all your liquidity pool tokens. Then you take them over to Curve, and then you hit withdraw again. You have your liquidity pool tokens that you just received from Convex. And then boom, you can get your tokens out. You can claim it in one token, wrapped ETH, or in a balanced position, wrapped ETH and the Zune token. So it's pretty straightforward, and it's been pretty lucrative. This is one of the more riskier plays because you have to keep in mind the Tsunami governance token. It's at a 3.3 million market cap, but this thing has been pretty steady around like 9 cents to 12 cents. It just bings and bongs around that area. How are gas fees going to be this round around, you think? Like when ETH is $8,000-9,000 plus? Well, I believe that maybe the Ethereum gas prices, the average might be a little bit higher. However, we have like L2s like base that are really, really performing well. This is where all of the gas is being spent on L2s, which has reduced layer 1 ETH gas fees to pretty much the lowest point in the last like maybe 2.5 years. But here you go. Aerodrome has surpassed 10 billion in trading volume in just August. That's a 66x since January. So you can see the amount of volume being traded on Aerodrome is going up and to the right, and I suspect this to just continue higher. We're in an Aerodrome position. I can show you guys that right here. So we're on the Aerodrome app or DApp, whatever you want to call it. So we are on our dashboard here. We're in a variable automated market maker for USDC and Aerodrome. So you deposit into this liquidity pool and you receive your liquidity pool tokens. We put in about 12K, or not 12K, 1,200. We put in about 1,200 worth of USDC and Aero in like a split position. And then after you get your liquidity pool tokens, you'll be earning trading fees and the emissions. And you see the emissions APR is 63.51%, which is pretty good. And you can see I've already accrued around $41.52 in Aero. So if you just have some USDC and Aero sitting around, you like the Aero token, it's a part of a great DEX. It's their native token. So might be a good idea to just throw some liquidity in this pool. And this is basic volatility, so it's not like you're going to suffer impermanent loss. The only thing you really have to worry about with this pool, again, is the price of Aero, since USDC is a stable coin. So, Truck Dano, I believe, to answer your question, it'll go up slightly, but I don't think we're going to see anything like we saw in like 2021, 2022, with gas fees around like 6,000. When you have like a very, very hyped mint on the Ethereum layer 1 network. It's reminiscent of those NFT times where you can launch a picture of a rock and it'll mint out, and that would cause gas prices to go up because it's all about the amount of users that are using the Ethereum network to send transactions in any given moment. So that's why it's telling you the breakdown of like throughout the day, the hour throughout the day, and the day of the week it was. And it tells you what the average was. Like on this Wednesday, the 6th, Gwei was in the 40s. So something must have been going on during that time of day where the Gwei shot up. So you can get even more information from Etherscan if you scroll down a little bit more. I go over this almost every single day because it's good information to know. Uniswap, people swapping back and forth between their cryptocurrencies. That is the top gas guzzler. It's usually the top gas guzzler always, because it's one of the most popular dApps on the Ethereum network, is being able to swap tokens. So obviously you got Uniswap, and then people swapping in and out of the stablecoin Tether. And then you got Banana Gun, which is a bot for sniping meme coins, sniping any type of coin. Then you got Uniswap V2. And then you got this contract address. And I think we looked at this yesterday, and this was Ether Vista. So we could check. And let's see. All right, so this is not really showing me much. Contract creator. This is the person that created the contract here. But what is this? Token transfers. Let's see if we can figure out what this is for. Why is it one of the top gas guzzlers? A lot of pending transactions, and it looks like some of them are stuck as well. Interesting. This actually reminds me of TX Street. I think they renamed, but this is a pretty cool website. All right, TX Street is now community run. It's TX City and TX.town. So let's go to Transaction City. What this is like a visual representation of the Ethereum network on the left and the Bitcoin network on the right. So it's pretty cool to be able to see all these transactions, where they're coming from, and the current block, which is this bus right here. Everyone's piling into it, and after it kind of completes its transaction, it doesn't complete it. It just gets sent off. It gets sent off to then complete the transaction. And you can see all of the people in the low fee line or in the stuck transaction line on Bitcoin and on Ethereum. So these are people that don't want to spend an arm and a leg to send their transaction through. So what they do is, like, let's say I go into my MetaMask and I want to send Ethereum to myself. Hold on, let me copy my address. All right, so I'm going to send Ethereum to myself. Continue. So just to send 0 Ethereum, I'm still submitting a transaction on the Ethereum mainnet, and it's going to cost 19 cents. But if I don't want this transaction to go through at the market price, I can go to advanced, and I could change this. So max base fee right now is set to 4.936. Let's say I want to set that to 1.936. So this transaction will go through when gas gets down to that low. Priority fee is essentially the tip that you give the miner, the validator that is going to kind of put your transaction through into the network. This is only for advanced people, essentially, because most of the time you're not just going to set and forget a transaction. Most of the time when you're in that mode to submit a transaction, you're doing a swap, you want it to happen right then and now. So they have options for that. So again, you could still keep it at market, but if you really want your transaction to go and to go through in the next 15 seconds, then you can hit aggressive. Obviously, that will up your transaction fee. So that's only for, like, you need your transaction to go through. Maybe you're in a very volatile meme coin and it just shot up a few 100% and you want to get out before anyone else does. I would use then the aggressive gas fee in order to get your transaction to go through and not have any issues. So there you go. There's just like a little lesson. And yeah, this website is pretty cool. I like to show new people in crypto this website so they can get a visual representation of what the hell is even going on. All these transactions are pending. All these transactions over here are pending. You can see, like, this one's Uniswap, this one's Balancer, this one's Chainlink, Tether. What's this one? 0x. I'm not sure what this one is. This one's USDC. This one's 1 inch. Yeah, OpenSea. Not sure what this one is. Not sure what this one is. You got Curve down here. You have Miladies right here. People are buying and selling the NFT Miladies, buying and selling Pudgy Penguins over here. So you get the picture. It's pretty nice. If you have like a brand new person in your family that doesn't understand what the hell's going on with crypto, think it's all a scam, I would show them this website. I would just be like, this is the real-time data of what is happening in any given moment. And all these people, again, are transactions. You can even click into the transaction and you can see what's going on. You can even click on the hash that brings you to then the transaction. So what is this person doing? This person, it looks like they are interacting with the scatter.cx STT token. So it looks like they're trying to buy the STT token. Whatever it is, not really sure what it is, scatter.cx. It's a good way to find random tokens, random coins, whatever people are doing at any given moment. Let's see what this guy's doing. Maybe this guy is just sending some Ethereum from his address to this address. This is a contract, so then we can click on that and see what it is. Token transfers, not much in the token transfers, internal transaction. Maybe this is a launch pad, but this was also 1,600 days ago that hasn't really been used recently. But then you got these pending transactions. So you can look into transactions. You can see what other people are doing on the blockchain, all from txcity.io. And the same thing on the Bitcoin side. Let's see what this guy's doing. All right, this is on blockchain.com. Invalid Bitcoin transaction, probably because it hasn't gone through yet. So you can go into here and you can see like the load of the block and how much it's filled up. Right now, this one's at 99%. And yeah, pretty cool website. Let's keep it moving though. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Let's see what's moving. Let's refresh the page one more time. All right, so Bitcoin is sitting at $56,970, up 0.24% over the last 24 hours, slightly up over the last hour. It was pumping. Let's see what it is up on the chart here over the last 3 hours. All right, it's up 2.35% over the last 3 hours. Let's zoom in a little bit more. And I drew this like a purple squiggle yesterday. And look at that. It got exactly to my my like bottom of the line I drew right here at $55,515. Wish I took a short. Because I could have nailed it to the dollar. King Koopa should have been up a bit sooner. Missed the dip. GM. Good morning. Great info. Thanks, Taco. Of course, Chuck Dano. That's what I'm here for. That fire alpha information. The info that no one else covers, right? Or, I mean, I'd say a lot of people cover what I cover, but they don't go into as much detail. All right, so U.S. inflation. Actually, wait. Before we go into that, let's see what else is pumping today. BNB is up 1.33%. Everything in the top 10 is kind of flat. Toncoin is having a good week, up 12%, but down slightly today. Tron is up on the week. Cardano is up 4.4% on the week, down very, very slightly today, but up on the hour. Bitcoin Cash, no one cares about that. All right, ICP having a great week and a great day, up about 13% on the week, about 9.25% today. Aave is still performing very, very well. Is there like another wind coming to DeFi? I've always been using DeFi throughout this bear market, but maybe the rest of the crypto market is going to start jumping onto the DeFi bandwagon. This thing was at $100 not too long ago. Let's see. Let's go to the 1 year. Yeah, this thing has been pretty much nothing but up since about found a bottom here around $79, $80. And now we're at $150, the highest point it's been in the last year. Let's go to all-time high, and let's then go to market cap. So market cap and price look pretty good. We don't want to see the price going up we don't want to see market cap going up while the price is steady. That means that the inflation of the project is outweighing the buy pressure, and market cap is going up while the price isn't. So, kind of doing the comparison between market cap and price, is looking good. Let's see. Let's actually look at Aave on the chart. Let's go to Binance, usually the longest history. Go to the monthly. All right, so this thing is being charted on the monthly here on the Binance chart back in 2021. But when did it come out? All time. Yeah, that might have been right around the time it came out. Awesome. So we have the complete history of Aave on this chart. So had a great start. More than a 1,500% gain. Right now, this is on the monthly. We're showing a 14 bull versus a -3 bear. Again, these can go as high as 28 and as low as -5. So this is really good. We just got a green dot on the monthly last month in August. So if you just longed off of this green dot, let's say you did it like right at the base of the candle, you'd be up around 41%. What's up with Whiff? Did the Haitians barbecue it? Do you know something I don't know? Big Tip Shark and Bluff City breaks. Moonwell is ripping again because they're being listed on Coinbase in 8 days, up 17%. All right, so you got people front running the listing on Coinbase. Nice. All right, so this is on the monthly. If you longed off of this green dot back in October of 2023, that would have been very lucrative. You would have been up about 120%. All right, so let's go to the daily. So the daily is still looking great. We have the 200-day moving average at about $103, so it's about $50 above that. That's great. We had a green dot printing 3 days ago, and from that green dot, you'd be up about 21%. If you long this green dot down here, you would be up around 60%. So this chart is looking really nice when it comes to the market cipher indicators. It's really, really painting a nice picture for when this thing likes to go up, it likes to go up and it shows it on the chart. And when it wants to go down, it shows it on the chart as well. So we have this red dot right here. If you just shorted off that red dot, you'd be up 28%. And then that green dot printed few days after we bottomed out on this green candle. That was a 34% move. I mean, look at this. I mean, I don't really have to do this for you guys to see. Hey, what's up, Kelly Kellum? And the BitLab Academy. Love you guys. These indicators on this chart really, really make me want to keep a close eye on it, because it really tells you when these moves are done. Like this red dot, you could see it start to form. It's starting to go to the downside, and usually the red dot prints right in that area, and boom, it did just that. Printed right on this candle, and if you just shorted off of that candle, you would be in a 16% to the downside move. But then it floated above the zero line right here, which is good to see. VWAP headed up. We had a few green and red dots. We had one right here. Really didn't do much, followed by a red dot 2 days later. Really didn't push it down too much. But then we got that green dot on the 9th, 2 days ago. And again, it sent us up about 21%. Again, let's go into the 4 hour. So in the 4 hour, it looks like there might be a little sign of weakness, but maybe not too much. Maybe something like this happens where we just get maybe just people taking profits, people getting out of their longs and their shorts, something like that. So maybe we just float around here for a little while and then we head up higher. But that's what I would be looking at for the daily too. If this continues to the upside after just a little bit of people taking profits, I would then go to the daily to see, all right, this thing is still steep to the upside, so it could potentially have more of a move to go. But what I would then be looking at is the same thing I just showed you, it to be rounding out at some point. So maybe we can speculate it does something like that. So you can look to take profits on the 15th, essentially on the 15th. I mean, this is just a projection of what could potentially happen with the momentum wave, which would signal a local top for Aave. And again, I could see it go until the 15th until we kind of get a reversal. All right, let's go into some of the stories. Maybe actually go back and see what else is pumping today. All right, wait, hold on. Did we just pump in the last like 5 minutes? All right, cool. Bitcoin is up 1%. Ethereum is up 1%. BNB up 1%. Everything's turning green. Let's go. Good time in the markets today. We had the debate last night. I got a sound clip from his closing remarks. Let's just show this right here. Trump's closing statement is one of the greatest in history, says George. He perfectly elaborated on everything all Americans care about. We cannot sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision. This debate performance is one for the history books. People are going to remember that. He fought a war against 3 woke, disgusting trash heaps and still won bigly. All right, so let's watch it. It's 2 minutes.
So she just started by saying she's going to do this, she's going to do that, she's going to do all these wonderful things. Why hasn't she done it? She's been there for 3.5 years. They've had 3.5 years to fix the border. They've had 3.5 years to create jobs and all the things we talked about. Why hasn't she done it? She should leave right now, go down to that beautiful White House, go to the Capitol, get everyone together and do the things you want to do. But
I mean, this is a great point. She's talking about all the things that she wants to do. Why haven't they done it?
you haven't done it, and you won't do it because you believe in things that the American people don't believe in. You believe in things like we're not going to frack, we're not going to take fossil fuel, we're not going to do things that are going to make this country strong, whether you like it or not. Germany tried that, and within 1 year, they were back to building normal energy plants. We're not ready for it. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision. But I just ask one simple question. Why didn't she do it? We're a failing nation. We're a nation that's in serious decline. We're being laughed at all over the world. All over the world, they're laughing. I know the leaders very well. They're coming to see me. They call me. We're laughed at all over the world. They don't understand what happened to us as a nation. We're not a leader. We don't have any idea what's going on. We have wars going on in the Middle East. We have wars going on with Russia and Ukraine. We're going to end up in a third world war, and it'll be a war like no other because of nuclear weapons, the power of weaponry. I rebuilt our entire military. She gave a lot of it away to the Taliban. She gave it to Afghanistan. What these people have done to our country, and maybe toughest of all, is allowing millions of people to come into our country. Many of them are criminals, and they're destroying our country. The worst president, the worst vice president in the history of our country.
President Trump, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I had to elaborate. He kind of covered a lot of very important points for this election and what Americans want to see in a president. I don't think it's up for debate. All right. Let's look at WIF, and then let's look at Jesus. WIF and Jesus. Aw, snap. Let's refresh DexScreener. Actually, we're going to get the WIF contract address from CoinMarketCap. All right, let's copy it. All right, so we are at a 1.55 billion market cap, 1.3 million of liquidity. Still great volume, 10.2 million. One of the top traded assets in crypto is actually WIFcoin. All right, let's zoom out. Let's go to the daily. Is this the complete history? Hold on. 9 months. Here we go. All right, so this one has better liquidity. So I would trade on this asset liquidity pair because it has more liquidity and it has a longer history of the chart. So this thing has been on a downturn. It's down 68% since its all-time high, where the market cap was at, let's see, almost 5 billion for this meme coin. All right, let's zoom into the 4-hour. Let's see. We can actually get this chart on TradingView, and we can actually look at indicators. That'd be a lot better. All right, here we go. Here's the real information. Okay, let's the weekly's not showing us much. We actually could potentially be forming a green dot down here on the weekly. It looks like it really, really wants to. It really, really wants to form that green dot. You could see how it's kind of clipping. It's starting to clip to the upside. It's very, very slight, but it could start to print a green dot maybe next week or maybe later this week if the price starts to reverse a little bit more. So now on the daily, whoops. So this is what I see on the daily. Actually, let's stay on that tool. So we had a nice money flow. Now we have the red money flow. That's what I see. So, but again, potentially in maybe like a week or two, this thing could flip from money flow into the red and flip into the green. You could see we are very, very close to that zero line. We're at negative 1.74 off of the zero line. So let's see. The indicators on the momentum waves have been pretty good. Like this one brought you down. Let's see. This one brought you down 61% after that move was complete. And after, let's see, like 2 or 3 days, we formed the green dot and a big green dot. That sent it up about 54%. And then on the 10th, yesterday. No. August 10th, we got a red dot, and that sent us down about 23%, followed by a green dot, 47%. So this thing, it looks like it's coiling up. Looks like it's coiling up to something that could potentially send it to the upside. A descending wedge, potentially. Oakland, yes, the market cap is gigantic. But you also have to keep in mind that it is one of this cycle's top meme coins. Let's go to meme coins. It's probably like 3 or 4, 2, 3 or 4, I believe. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Pepe was like an early mover in this cycle, and that's at a 3 billion market cap. Dog with Hat is at half of the valuation of Pepe, while you got Doge still at 14.7 and SHIB at 7.8 billion. So I guess our question would be, could it outperform Pepe this cycle? I went over Caspa, I think on Monday. We'll look at Caspa in a second. We're gonna look at Jesus next, and then we'll look at Caspa right after we figure out what the fuck's going on with Dog with Hat. Oakland, Pepe 10 billion peak bull for sure. I would agree with that. What did it get to? What did Pepe get to? Market cap all time. So yeah, I believe that's easy in the cards for Pepe. It peaked out on May 27th, 2024 at a 7 billion market cap. So it took a haircut of about half, a little bit more than half. And let's hope for a bounce now on Pepe, but let's look at WIF a little bit more. All right, so WIF, I could definitely see us getting out of the woods on this descending wedge. Let's do a fib. Why not? All right, so there's the fib, my magical Fibonacci numbers. So the golden pocket is the gold here between $2 and about $2.50. So what I would hope for this thing to do is potentially coil up a little bit more in this channel, maybe get rejected off of there, maybe bounce off of the resistance, then flip support, and then maybe enter back in, get resistance off of the top, maybe float around here for a little while, then form resistance into support, and then it continues up. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Oculus L caught the live stream. Appreciate you, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. All right, let's look at Jesus, and then we're going to look at Caspa, and then we'll look at Avex. All right, so Jesus coin. Jesus, take the wheel. All right, this one's 1 year, 4 months old, 14.5 million market cap, 1.7 million liquidity. This one is most likely it, because this one's on Solana with relatively the same market cap, but nowhere near as much liquidity. So this one scares the shit out of me because 19,000 K in liquidity, I would avoid that one. All right, so let's click on this one. Hey, Jesus is rising 52% in the last 3 hours. Pretty nice. Let's zoom out. All right, so let's hope that this is it getting out of its like descending price action for the last, I don't know. Let's see. Down 89%, but to where we are now, 83%. Let's see if we can look at this coin on a trading view. Because it's been out for a year. It should be. All right, there we go. So yeah, we pumped today. Definitely pumped today. We got the anchor trigger wave down here. Anchor wave, trigger wave. So if you longed off of this green dot or took a position, you'd probably be up around 40%. 36, between 36 and like 46%. Very nice. Can this move continue though? Or is it, again, one of these just pumps and then it just kind of completely loses all of its gains in a very short time after it gets to its peak price? So if we kind of speculate, let's hope that we get like a momentum wave that we did back in June, July of 2024. This thing pumped, let's see, about 210%. And then from that top to the bottom, it lost about 57%. So I would maybe speculate that this thing could, it's went up and then fell lower, but then it went up past what it previously went at. I can't even read that number. Too many zeros. All right, let's see. Kind of forming support, I guess you could say, around here. So I would hope that it holds that support zone. It hit it, let's say there. It hit it 1 time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 times it hit support. All right, let's zoom in a little bit more now. 4 hour. Let's see if this move can continue. All right, that's a really good sign. We have money flow flipped into the green. We have the VWAP heading to the upside. We got a green dot now on this momentum wave above the 60 line. So this could really send fireworks through this token. If it passed the 0 line back here, right at this point, it pumped about 17%. We got a green dot. Let's see what a 17% move would bring us up to. Potentially right there. Again, it's like 8 zeros. So then go into the hourly. This move can continue still. On the 15-minute, it's stair-stepping up on the 15-minute. We are in money flow in the green. That's good. Hopefully this continues is what I'm saying. It doesn't do something like that. It does something like this with money flow. All right. Let's, I think we still have the contract address, and this is on ETH mainnet, so we can do this. All right, I guess Etherscan wants to verify if I'm a human or not. Come on, respond to me. I know you can. All right, there we go. Jesus coin. Now we're on the holders. So the contract still has about 80%. And then the trading pair, the Uniswap trading pair has 1.22%. And then what was liquidity like? 1.7 million. So you got some whales. You got some pretty big whales. 420,000, 359,000, 281,000. What's this? A contract. Wonder what this contract is for. Could be just different things to do with their tokenomics. Maybe if you stake, maybe that's the token contract where you can claim your rewards. I'm not exactly sure. Jesus is resurrecting. Could be, but only for maybe in the next few days before it takes a dump. Like, we want something like this to happen right here, but for it to not go down as far and continue up to the upside. So it is a coin that you can catch these moves on. It's 50%, not too bad. And it looks like it still wants to continue to the upside. So obviously, I'm not going to say jump into this right now. I would have jumped into it maybe like down here after we got this green dot and then we passed the 0 line. And money flow is in the green. VWAP was heading up. RSIs are tight and they're together. So yeah, this was pointing for it to pump if you got in on the 9th. You guys got to tell me these tokens before they pump. All right, let's look at, what was it? Caspa. We can go to trading view. Tether maybe. All right, let's go to the weekly. Whoops. So this thing had a great launch and still moving strong. We're heavy in the green on money flow. Obviously, it doesn't show the complete market cipher B information because it is not that old of a token, but we can go to the daily, get more information. So that's good. We got this green dot and this big green dot on market cipher B. This was on the 8th, 3 days ago. So if you longed off of that green dot, I would say that you are about potentially 40 to 50% the way through the move, because this thing is not even crossed the 0 line yet. It could potentially do something like it did back here. So maybe it goes up. Maybe we get a little bit of resistance and then it goes up even more. This is the momentum wave. So let's say we speculate out. This thing will start to go to the downside maybe up here at about 19 cents, 20 cents. Maybe get a little resistance, maybe fall to around 17 cents, and then get a bounce. Because, again, I mean, this doesn't show any signs of weakness. It's been literally nothing but up and to the right with a few little sell-offs. Like, what was this sell-off? 50%. Wow. This one was probably close to that as well, 50%. What was this one? 41%. So, yeah, you got to be on the lookout for when this thing is done moving to the upside. It likes to kind of take a haircut of 50%. But then that could also be a great opportunity to get back into the token because it has been performing very well. 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour looks like. So we did get a red dot. When was that? About 4 in the morning. We got a red dot. Hasn't really done too much, though. It sent us down about 4%, but we've already recovered that entire move, essentially. And again, money flow crossed over to the green. This might be a good token to long right now. Let's speculate. So what we want this to do is to form a green dot right there and head up to the upside even more. I don't think, actually, it has gotten to that high of a point back in June of 2024. Whoops. Look at the money. Look at the momentum waves. It peaked past 100. And it has not done that ever before. So you can use that one data point. Like, it has happened. And wow, once we actually crossed that 100, once we passed the 100, it was right here and we pumped up 30%. Look on Solana. It's a new meme coin, full community takeover. They've been doing pretty good. Launched 1 week ago, sitting at 1 million market cap, peaked at 2 million. I've been swing trading it on the highs and lows, like 40% margins. if you like Degen plays. Well, this is Degen Alpha, Oakland. So hell yeah, I'll check that token out. But do I want to put in a long? Do I want to put in a long? Do they have Caspa on CoinW? All right, let's go to futures market. I think we're in futures. Can I search it? Where's the search bar? Top. Got Bonk, Shib, Aave, Cardano, Apecoin, Aptos, Arweave, Aerodrome, Atom, Avax. All right, so this is in alphabetical order. So Caspa. So we have to go down to K. K. All right, so we're in the Ks. Oh no, they don't have Caspa. Damn it. I was gonna put in a long. It is a search bar. Oh, there it is. Damn it. Caspa. They don't have Caspa. No, they don't have Caspa. I can't long Caspa. Oh, well. Ooh, they're adding it soon. Awesome. Oakland's in the Telegram. Thank you, my man. Hell yeah. All right, well, hopefully the move isn't over. Hopefully they add it in the next 5 minutes. That would be great. I don't think so, but no thanks on that. All right, well, can't long it at this moment, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe this thing is just gonna dump. Probably not though. All right, let's look at Look. Or wait, no, we have to look at Avax and then we'll look at Look. Actually, we don't even have to do that. We could just do this. Avax on Binance. All right, monthly. Monthly's not looking too good. Potentially, this could do that on Momentum Wave. Let's go to the weekly. All right, so the weekly could be showing some strength. Very, very slight strength, but at least it's something. A 4 versus a 3. A 4 bull versus a 3 bear. So essentially, they're pretty even. We are getting low with the RSIs, so we bottomed out. Jeez, we bottomed out back here at like 1.8 on RSIs. And they kind of floated around this for a long time between May 2022 and October of 2023. This thing was super, super low RSIs without any bit of strength showing at all. Just in the RSIs, we did have some nice moves. That was 118%, but then dumped 62%. Let's move that a little bit lower so we can get the actual numbers. And look at that. So we peaked. Like, this is the same type of thing I was talking about with WIF, I believe. We peaked into the golden pocket. We got rejected about halfway through. We fell. We formed support, I guess you could say, at around $30, give or take a few bucks. And then we pumped to the top of the golden pocket, about 100% pump, 94%. And then we lost that support. We lost it at $30, and we kind of got a little bit of support at $17. So let's hope that holds. We're up about 33% since that $17 range. We're sitting at $23.59. So what we're going to need to see is more money coming into AVAX versus USDT. It's kind of floating very, very close to that zero line. We did get a little bit of momentum when it crossed over in December of 2023. Got as high as 12.79, but that's nowhere near as high as it was last bull cycle. That was at a 30 on the money flow. And when it was that high, it even cuts off. So it could have been a little bit higher, but this is on the weekly. Let's see. It was around $127, give or take maybe $115 when money flow is that high. So I feel like if money starts coming into this asset, then it could get up to those highs again. What we want to do, though, is look at inflation of AVAX. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, so here we are on CoinMarketCap. Let's look at the market cap versus the price. All right, so in the beginning of its history, it kind of was a 1-to-1. But you see how it looks like inflation is starting to add to the market cap, but not the price. Okay, all right. I was just reading the chat for a second. So it looks like there are more tokens going into the supply than money coming into the asset pair. It's slightly, but it still could be a problem. All right, now let's go back to the token. All right, so this is the weekly. Let's go to the daily. All right. Let's get a better view. That looks pretty good. All right, so we just got a green dot on the daily, and this was 3 days ago. We crossed the 0 line, so we're in the positive. That's good. What we want to see is a higher momentum wave than the previous two. If this is an indicator of what could happen, then this thing could potentially just do this on momentum, form a red dot right there, and that would line up with the moving average and this resistance zone that was formed since back in August of 2022. So that is the line in the sand that we got to get above in order to kind of get out of this bearishness that we've been in for the last like 176 days. So what would that move be? That would be a 31% move to the upside and bring us to around $30. I would be more willing to enter into Avax if it does something like that. Maybe pumps up, forms a resistance, flip support, and then maybe get back into the golden pocket between $40 and $60, and then continue with the bull run. Let's see. I think Carl the Moon posted about Avax, and I think I showed it on a previous stream. Maybe I liked it. It's somewhere in here. I know it. All right, I'm going to just have to find it. The Moon Carl. Whether you love him or you hate him, he's been trading for a long time. There we go. Here's the, oh no, that's XRP. That's Bitcoin. Man, here's Avax. Okay. All right, Avax is ready to break out from this massive falling wedge that has been forming for almost a year. Possible medium-term targets, $28, $33, $41, and $54. So this is a pretty good chart. We're going to hope that it doesn't lose out and go and lose its support zone down here. And that would be lower than $16, $17 range. So this was posted 2 days ago. So the data is still viable data. So yeah, price targets again were $28, $33, $41. 28, 33, 41. So 28 is right, essentially right at my support zone or resistance zone. And then 48 was, what was it? 28, 33, 41. So 33 would be right here. 41 would be at the bottom of the golden pocket. So yeah, it essentially lines up with our fibs and our support and resistance zones. I believe that Avax is a pretty good altcoin, L2, and its own chain. All right, now let's look at Look. Let's look at Look. Is it on? No, it's, you said it's like a Degen play, so it's probably not on CoinMarketCap yet. Look, bro, is that it? Nicole Ministator, hope you're having a wonderful day as well. Thank you. So I'm assuming it's this one because it's 10 days old. You said it's about a week old, so that lines up. Market cap is around that million mark you were talking about, Oakland. I'll look at Tucker after I look at Look. This one has way less liquidity, so this one must be it. All right, so according to Oakland, this is a community takeover. It's about 10 days old. He is trading the swings. So let's go to the 4-hour. All right, so this thing's up 12,000%. Very nice. If you got in down here, from the top here to the bottom, that dumped about 72%, but it's up about 42% since the Pico bottom. There's 1,800 holders. Top traders are pretty good. $530 into 23K. 4K into 20K, 56.3K into 72K. I'm assuming that this is like a, I don't want to say insider. I want to say like a volume generator. Because if you have $56,000 to spend on a brand new meme coin, you must know something about the meme coin in order to spend that much of spend that much money in the first place. This looks like a very early buyer, maybe potentially insider, or maybe they just got super lucky. They bought this coin really early on and one transaction, and they've taken about 15K profits. So good on them. As far as people getting their tokens for free, I only see a few, which is good. This guy got 8,500 for free. This guy got 6,600, 6,200 for free, 6K, 5,700. But more so people buying and taking profits, which is what you want to see. So this is a community takeover. So did the devs like yeet their whole bag, or was it launched as a community takeover or as a community token? So let's go to their socials. Let's see what they're all about. 1,600 followers. Look, bro, I got some news for you. All right, so this is a meme, I guess. I've never heard of the Look Bro meme. Could be popular in other parts of the world. Who knows? I don't know. Pretty good views on their pin tweet. Let's see. This one, about 1,000. Ignore the message by the meme. Look, bro. Okay, that's pretty crazy. All right, so they're using different, I guess, cultural events. Look, donkey. Charts have layers. All right, I like it. Look, bro. We are all going to make it. Look, bro. Just believe. Popcat reference. Look, bro. McDonald's ain't it. Okay. All right. Look, bro. Utilize memes. Okay. I didn't mean to click on that. I mean, what can you say? It's been doing really well. It looks like a typical meme coin. It has very high swings, a 235% gain to the upside, a quick 72% downturn. So this thing could potentially be heading back up. I would have to do a little bit more research. Let's do that little bit of research right now. Soul Scanner. No, not that. Soul Scan. There it is. What? Wrong token. There it is. Yeah, this looks right. Holders. And this looks great. This looks great. You don't have any like insane whales that can completely dump the whole entire project. It's 26K for the top holder. And what was liquidity like? I mean, it is only slightly under 1 million market cap. So about a tenth or more in liquidity is decent. So I would keep an eye on these wallets, make sure that they are holding and not going to completely dump their whole bag in one go. That could really send the price down pretty far with slippage and everything like that involved. on a token that the liquidity. I mean, again, the liquidity compared to market cap is not bad at all. And I would be comfortable entering into this token right here. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. And it's all Oakland's fault if it dumps. I'm just kidding. All right, so we got the contract address. Let's go to Jupiter. Do I have all these tabs? Oh, there it is. All right, connect, Phantom. Let's refresh because it doesn't read my Phantom. This is the last thing I'm going to do today too. All right, we got our wallet hooked up. I am buying the Look Bro token with my Solana. Let's buy 0.3. Whoops. Hit one of my hotkeys. All right, Oakland. It's all up to you, man. You know what we could do? We could turn on MEV protection. That's a new feature they added on Jupiter. Minor extracted value or maximum extracted value. It's where the person that's kind of running the transaction can front run you or they can sandwich you. So you're actually getting less of the token than you thought. All right, did it go through? Let's double check. There we go. We got our $41 of Look Bro. It's only a meme coin. It could go up. It could go down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had like all these tabs up here to show you guys, but who cares? Looking at charts and speculating on price action is fun to do. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll be on tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Degen Alpha on X and on YouTube. Peace.